Okay guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Karen and I try and make fun and entertaining videos that might teach you something. The name of my channel is Chatting with Chops, and I am going to make an attempt at a vlogmas. I will not be vlogging every day, but I thought I would show you the first step in our Christmas decorations is putting up my massive tree. I have a 9-foot fir tree that obviously it's artificial. It has over 3,700 tips, and the very first thing that we do is we have to completely rearrange the living room for it to actually fit into my living room. And then basically what I do next is what I call foofing. It's a very detailed, delicate, dedicated term to that of basically it's been stuffed in a box, in a very small box for it. And so all of the limbs are kind of pressed down and smashed, and there's big gaping holes where you can see all the wiring and everything, the metal wiring that it holds it together. And so I basically try to just foof it up where it looks a little bit more natural and will not have such big gigantic holes. But what inevitably happens in the South is it's always hot, so it's never actually cold enough to be wearing like a sweatshirt or something. And these things are scratchy. It's just plastic, bits of plastic that they've put on here to make it look like a real tree. But it will scratch up your arms, and so I usually always end up in a t-shirt, and every year it looks like I've been attacked by a cat. So this year, or actually last year, my husband let me borrow his gardening gloves, and so that's what I'm going to use this year to foof my tree. And yes, we're trying something different this time, because since it is a 9-foot tree, it comes in 3 sections. So obviously you're looking at the bottom, the biggest bottom section, and my daughter had a really great idea of why didn't I try and foof it one section at a time, that way it wouldn't be so intense and perhaps I could get to it a little bit easier and a little bit better. So we're going to try that, and I'm going to bring y'all along. So let's see how this goes.
It's Friday and I'm on fire.
Alright, so I thought it might help if I actually showed you what foofing or fluffing the tree means. And basically, all I'm doing is I'm taking and actually touching all over 3,700 tips of the tree. But basically, you're just trying to get them back from being flat, from where it's been squashed in the box. And you just want to try and move them around as much as possible so they take up as much space as possible, so that there won't be a bunch of holes showing in the tree, and there's plenty of places for you to hang ornaments. That's basically all you're doing, is pulling them up and moving them around so that they cover more area. Kind of like that. Now, I'm not saying that that's supposed to look like a real limb or anything, but like I said, it kind of bends down a little bit where it fills in the big gaps, and it gives me plenty of places to hang up ornaments. And that's basically what I'm going to do to the whole entire tree. Is just move the limbs around. And I mean, the limbs are made of metal wiring, so it's very easy to move. It's just, again, like I said, it's very scratchy, so hence the gloves. Okay, so here's the fun part. This is what it looks like when you put actually it's the middle piece. When you put the middle piece in, this is what it looks like coming out of the box. So you basically just, are nothing revolutionary here. You're just pulling down the limbs from where they've been all like tucked on top of each other in the box. And then once you can actually get them all laid down, then you can start foofing them. And yes, I did say it was a 9-foot tree, so you have to get out a ladder to do the top parts. But we're going to do the same thing that we did on the lower part. It's just grab your limb and start pulling different pieces around. And I don't know how well this is showing up on camera, whether you can tell really, kind of what I'm doing. But like I said, we call it foofing or fluffing the tree. It's just kind of getting it back to being in life. I keep saying that I'm gonna just take all the ornaments off each year, and then I'm gonna find a closet somewhere that I can just put a little dolly up underneath the tree and just roll it into the closet each year. So here's the last piece that needs to be done. This is just the top part. I'd say, maybe that's 24 inches? I definitely don't think that's a yard, but that's the top of the part of the tree that I've got the last little bit to foof. And then we'll be all done, and I'll show you the finished product. Right, there is the finished product. My tree, my 9-foot Christmas tree with 3,710 tips. And no, I don't remember that. It's just on the box. And I don't know that you'll really be able to tell. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like it's still smashed in a box, so I think that does help some, and it'll get fluffed around a little bit more once I start putting ornaments on it and stuff. But there you go. There's my finished product. I did want to show you a kind of a funny though. Even though it's an artificial tree, let me get down here to the bottom. It still throws off a whole bunch of needles too. I'm sure nothing like a real tree does, but it does its own nice little mess. All right, so next step in this project is to put the ornaments on. And I think I might stop this video here, so I'll just say, if you like my video, please like and subscribe. You're helping me grow my channel, so I really appreciate that, and thank you for watching.